Welcome back. Moments from now, Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah is scheduled to give an address in which he will likely comment on the death of Samir Kuntar. Let's go now live to listen what Hassan Nasrallah has to say.
أنا في حديث الليلة سألتزم بسقف زمني محدد.
In the speech tonight, I will be respecting a limit of time, and I will deal with some points. There are many points, but I will be limited by a clear limit of time. I will deal with the new developments that happened, and if I will not find time for some issues, I will deal with it later. I will talk about our position after the assassination of the leader Samir al-Kuntar. In the next days, the world will be celebrating Christmas, and I present to all, I'm blessing all Christians and also all Muslims in Lebanon and in all the world. And I congratulate them for the Christmas. And also we will be celebrating the birthday of Prophet Muhammad. And I address to all Muslims in Lebanon and in the world and congratulate them for this memory. We ask Allah that with the blessing of these two prophets to bring peace, mercy, security and happiness, and to pass the crisis and to open the minds of everybody so they will accept love and mercy.
نحن دائما أمام مشيئة الله سبحانه وتعالى وقضائه وقدره نسلم كامل التسليم.
Respect and we give up when it comes to Allah's faith.
وعلمائنا الأجلاء ممن شارك في انطلاقة مسيرة حزب الله.
The day before yesterday, we lost one of the leaders of Hezbollah who tolerated many responsibilities in the last 33 years. And I'm talking about Sheikh Muhammad Khatoum. May God bless him and his memory. And I had the honor since 1977 to know him as student in Holy Najaf in Iraq.
وحيث سيشيع جثمانه الطاهر إلى مثواه الأخير في بلدته جوية في الجنوب يوم غد الثلاثاء. وسيكون تشييع المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمحبين بما يليق بمكانته وجهاده وسيرته المشرفة. إنني في هذه المناسبة أعزي أهله.
I present my condolences to his family, to his beloved one, and to everybody for his death. Before talking about the main event that everybody talked about in the last 2 days, I will mention bloody incident that took place in Nigeria, a massacre that happened in the city of Zaria, in which hundreds of members and leaders of the Islamic movement were killed as martyrs, and others were injured, and hundreds were arrested, including the leader of the Islamic movement, Sheikh Ibrahim Zakzaki, who was injured. His wife and all his family were present with him. We are condemning this massacre, and we condemn the silence of the international community vis-à-vis this crime, when hundreds were killed, and there are reports about more than thousands of martyrs and hundreds of injured, and nobody is talking about in the whole world. We call upon the Nigerian president and Nigeria leaders and Nigeria parties to act in order to reach the criminals and to release Sheikh Zakzaki and his comrades, and to deal in a very humanitarian way with this massacre. Only few in the world treated this incident. Nigeria, who is dealing with many problems, at the head of these problems, the criminals Boko Haram. And we think that it is a moral duty of everyone to present its solidarity with those who were killed, especially Sheikh Zakzaki, who lost last year in the rally of the Day of Al-Quds of Jerusalem, who were killed. 3 of his sons were killed by the Nigerian army. Despite the loss of 3 of his sons, he expressed a very restricted reaction and called upon calm and union, and to deal with the incident with big wisdom and in a very noble attitude. I'm afraid that there are Israeli or American hands or even jihadist hands who are
Yes, that was Hezbollah chief Hassan Nasrallah speaking there live from Lebanon, and I'm joined in the studio now by senior Middle East analyst Ali Waqed. Good evening.
Good evening.
You also translated Nasrallah's speech for us tonight. It's a delicate situation for Nasrallah, is it not? Because he can't afford to seem like he's having too soft a reaction to Qatar's killing.
Absolutely. It's a very delicate situation, Ayman. The delicate situation started after the assassination, the killing, or the liquidation of Ahmad Moughniyeh, the chief of staff of Hezbollah army, when Hezbollah did not react because he didn't want to pull Israel once again in a confrontation with Hezbollah. Hezbollah knows that the price was very heavy in the war of 2006, and he doesn't want to pull Israel once again in a war that will pay Hezbollah a heavy price in the political arena in Lebanon. After Moughniyeh, he tried to launch some attacks here and there in Cyprus, in Latin America, in Africa, and these attacks did not succeed. I think that we saw yesterday a very slight reaction when some of Hezbollah partisans shot some rockets towards the north of Israel. But I don't think that Hezbollah will enlarge this circle and will try to retaliate elsewhere, and I guess outside of the region. And what we expect from Nasrallah this evening, to say that he condemns the attack and that he keeps the right to retaliate whenever the organization will find it suitable in consideration with all what is happening in Syria and in Lebanon.
Well, we will, of course, keep following the statements. The speech is still ongoing, and we will here at I-24 News keep bringing you the latest headlines from his speech. Ali Waked, thank you very much for shedding some light on this speech tonight.